Well, it's been a while, but that were Jesus. I've just sat on something. Just sat on me fucking GoPro now. Bollocks. Oh dear. Let's see if we get anyone in. We might do, we might not. That's what it is, isn't it? I'm not really too worried. It's just yeah, it's been a busy month, really. It's not been on a lot at all, to be fair. I've not done anything, really. All been man down with this bloody cold that's going round. It's been bloody horrendous, I tell you. But we're getting there, slowly but surely. Yeah, our lass has got it now, like, it's just a big nightmare. But yeah, it's been summer, I tell you. I wonder if there's a button on the side. Just manoeuvre around the shed. There's shit everywhere, boys, I tell you. Lost the remote to the shed. I've lost the remote to the telly. I had to buy a new one. Yeah, it's been some year 2024 for me, you know. We've done quite a lot, really. In the grand scheme of things, when it comes to life, done an awful lot. I mean, I've changed job. I mean, like, it's been a lot. It has been a lot. It's nice just to sometimes, you know, just have a little reminisce about what you've achieved in a year. You know, as the new year draws in, it's people are going to go out getting trolleyed, and I won't be because I'm still full of man flu. But yeah, it's been some year. Like, it really has, especially on the beer fronts. Like, perfect draft of. It's been a funny year for really the perfect draft, and it's been like, well, it's been a tough one because in some ways it's been alright, but in other ways it's been dire. And you know, I wanted to do I'm going to do a video where I don't sound like a friggin' God knows what. Just regards to the pros and cons of like owning the pumps. So it's like you can get some really interesting stuff with it, but you know, does it come at a price? Does it come at a cost? It sort of does. It doesn't, like. So my sort of thinking is that but I just think that when you look at hello mate, how's it going? So it's a funny one, like, so you've got Perfect Draft this year have released 15 new kegs, and I think all in all it's been like 19, but there's been no like absolutely banging game changers. Right, Paul, how's it going, mate? Totally agree. It's totally I totally agree, mate. It's so mainstream, and it's sort of putting me off a little bit. Like, I'm gonna do a comparison video from like what you can get. Like, so if you work on average, like the top 3 kegs you get allegedly on the Perfect Draft, there's Stella, Bud, and I think Tennent's, right? So all in all, they come in at, I think it's just over 100 quid, right? Say you know. Not so say it's like 115 quid, so £100 because you get your money back, don't you? Just what you can actually get for 100 quid in the supermarket nowadays, like, it's quite eye-opening. Like I priced it all up the other day, and I was just like quite shocked. And yeah, it's just sort of it's a funny one. So you sort of like you're paying for the novelty of being able to have a pint at home, I think, and it's very much like. You know, it's just like, yeah, this is all well and good. You can have a pint at home, brilliant. But, oh, Hexy, mate, how's it going? But it's the novelty versus what you could get value for money. Is it really worth it? I think that's the question I'm at the moment. Like, so I've got the Blade, I've got 3 fucking PDs, you know what I mean? But I'm just sort of thinking, you know, is it worth it anymore to stick with it? Like, I know there's a semi-decent keg. I'm good, thank you, mate. Sound a bit hoarse, but I'm good. But it's a funny one, really. So, like, if you did like a comparison of what you could get in a supermarket, which is, let's be honest, like, a lot of it is supermarket beers. For your money, I think you're actually better off like sticking to supermarkets, as bad as that sounds. Because if you're getting anything decent, you're paying what, £4 a can. Is it really worth it? And it's a tough one. It really is a tough one at the moment, I think. I'm struggling to justify it to myself. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, if you're new here, just smash the subscribe button, please. Give us a thumbs up, really helps. Yeah, I just sort of losing the will with it a little bit at the moment. Like, that's why I've started doing a few other bits and bobs on the channel, because it's fucking boring, if I'm honest. You know what I mean? You're literally waiting for a keg to come out before you can make a fucking video, and it's not worth it. Like, fucking hell. It's just not worth it anymore, I don't think. I think the only time I'm going to buy the kegs now when I'll do a beer review is if there's anything that really like jumps out at me. I just don't think it's worth it at the moment. Just thinking, like, when you look at what's on there and stuff and what you're paying, you know what I mean, it's a lot of money, like. It's a lot of money for you, not a great deal, I think, at the moment. So yeah, sort of where we are with it. Like, everything's gone so mainstream, and when you think of the catalogue they've got, holy shit! Like, AB and Bev have got fucking hundreds of videos, hundreds of beers at the disposal, and they're just pumping out flipping supermarket shite. You know what I mean? Is Old Speckled Hen really like a top seller in Germany? Doubt it. Very much doubt it. Like, and when you go on like the American website and stuff, you don't see any of this shit. You know what I mean? It's I think it's just very odd, isn't it? Some of the stuff that we're getting versus what, you know, like the drinks catalogue's huge. Absolutely fucking ginormous, and we're just getting shite, in my honest opinion. I think the only beers I'll buy now, a new keg, unless it's going to absolutely blow me away, the Oktoberfest beers, because they're always good. Schneider's, which is always good. Frankie Royal again, which is always good. Say always good, it's alright. The first keg I had this year wasn't great, but the second one there, I've still put it in. But yeah, I just think this year's not been great, especially where beer, you know, review is concerned. It's been pretty poor, to be honest with you. But yeah, I think hopefully next year should be interesting. I don't think it is, Paul. I think it's going to be San Miguel, but I think it's going to be 5% more. Excuse me. Yeah, I think we're getting the 5%. I don't think we're getting the shy one. But yeah, you don't know, do you? That's the thing. You just don't know. Alexa, volume 2. You don't know what you're going to get. That's the problem. But you are right. That is allegedly what we're getting next. Apparently, we've got another 2 kegs recent coming out. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I just think at the moment it's very hit or miss. And for me, it's not worth it at the moment. I don't feel. Especially after I went and did that comparison, I was pretty shocked. It's like the amount you can get for 100 quid. You know, you're paying what? So it's what, 6 litres, aren't you? So 18, 19 and a half. Like what you could get. No, I'm the same, mate. They're probably the only ones I'm going to continue buying. And that'll be as and when now. Honestly, I've generally lost the will with PD at the moment. I just think it's poor. I just think what we're getting is poor. I mean, and you know, and the charging. Well, to be fair, that Peroni was alright. I quite liked it, but I can't. And like, I think hop, skip, and juices. That's always a good one. I enjoyed that. I like it. But yeah, I can't see me going out my way to buy anything coffee. Barzell, what's going on? It's going, mate. It's going, mate. It's going. I'm full of manflu at the moment, just discussing how shite the PD is at the moment, and how shite the beers have been. It's been a tough. I think it's been a tough year to be a PD reviewer this year. You know, it's not been terrible. It's been kegs to review, but I just feel that some of the quality's just been awful. Like some of the stuff they've thrown at us have just been terrible. I mean, I did Proper Job. It was alright. And to be fair, that Camden Easy was quite good, I thought. That Peroni was alright. Hatbeck right at the beginning of the year was terrible. I mean, that was a bit like trying to get through the red stripe when I did that. Oh, that was hard work. Yeah, I think it's just a shame. I think hopefully next year's gonna be better. Hopefully, but we'll just wait and see. I think it's just been a funny old year to be a PD owner. I think. I know they've got some in the pipeline, but it's what they've got in the pipeline that's what's worrying with me. It's always luck of the draw, isn't it? I think. You know what I mean? I know 23 was quite a good year to be a PD owner. That's some really good stuff. This year's just not been great, I don't think. I mean, we've got like just over 24 hours of 24 left. Yeah, I don't know, mate. I don't know. But I do think they're going to hit up the game because yeah, that's it. Oh, I've had the lurgy for about a week, 2 weeks, mate. It's that flipping mental one that's going around. That wasn't a fan, that Hatbeck, to be honest with you. I think that Peroni was good. That Camden Easy was good as well. I didn't do Speckled Hen because I'm not a big fan of it, and I just think 6.5 litres of it's going to be a lot for me to get through. Proper Jobs, it was alright. I don't think it's probably one of the best ones that they've done. It's definitely not one of the worst. Like I've just said, Paul there, I think my go-to now is going to be Spaten and Lowenbrow, I think. I think Spaten, Orange Browns, it's always really good for me. I always really enjoy it. Especially the Oktoberfest ones are always good. Yeah, it's just a shame. It's just a shame, I think. But yeah, it's been a funny old year to be a PD owner. Yeah, it's been a funny old year. I think that, ironically, I think the best keg I've had was one I'd never had before. It was on the Blade. It was Punty Gamer. Oh mate, I do it as well. It's terrible. Like, I just go live on here because it's easier than setting my laptop up and my camera. It's just easier. Innit? I've not been on for such a long time. I've not really done anything for like 3 weeks, I think. Just because I've had the lurgy. But yeah, it's been a funny old year. I don't think it's necessarily been a bad year. I just yeah, I don't necessarily think it's been a bad year. I just think it could have been better. I think. I just think with the way they're going with the supermarket stuff, it just puts me off a little bit, I think. And like I was saying to Paul, like when you work out what you can like monetary wise, so for the price of a lot of us now probably buy them on the 3 kegs, so you get your 15% off. I know I do. I tend to try and buy them on the mix and match. But obviously not always able to get what you want on that. But when you add up, it's quite astonishing. Like, no, I think you're right, Baz. I think it will be, mate. I very very much agree. I think it will be. Because you're saying, but it's quite surprising when you look at what you can get for your money. I think you're genuinely just paying for the novelty, I think, of a pint. That's what you're paying for now, I think. Because like I did, right, so I've done the Peroni, but I did record it, but I lost the footage because I'm a Mong, and I got a new camera. And I'm crap with it, but more shut off the printer. But it's a shame. It is a shame. Hopefully, we'll get some sort of better continental beers, maybe. I mean, I'd love to see something like, I don't know. Well, for me, Schneider's is always good. Like, Schneider's is always good. It's always good. And, you know, that's one I will continue to buy. But I just think that I'd like to see something different come on the pump. Like when we had the stout, that wasn't Darkness Beckons. It wasn't terrible. I mean, I'd like to see something like Conor McGregor's stout come onto it or something. That was quite good. Forged is very very good. Obviously, everyone's boycotting Conor McGregor, but I think Forged Stout is just a very, very nice drink. I enjoy it. Like I said, but I like Guinness as well, so I just think Forged has got that something else to it, I think. I don't know, but it's very nice. I enjoy it. But I'd like to see something different, you know, team up with something. I'd like to see the Blade brings, God, imagine if you got like some sort of Beavertown or something. Like even just neck oil. It's a very nice drink. I enjoy it. It's each to their own, isn't it? You know what I mean? I've been known to drink fucking Cruz Campo in Madrid when I'm out. You know what I mean? But it's that's not bad. Some of the vocation ones, is it Headstrong or something like that? What are they called? I can't remember what they're called off the top of my head. But there's some really nice ones of them. I quite like the fruitier IPAs at the moment as well. It's quite nice. Just something different, I think. And yeah, again, it is a supermarket beer, but I'd like to see some, you know, some. I think the novelty of buying the PD originally for me was the fact that you could get beers on that you couldn't get anywhere else. I just think going down the road with all this supermarket stuff, it's starting to, for me, very much, it's a bit starting to put me off a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna get rid of them by any means. You know what I mean? I've got a. I'm sure they'll drop a keg and I'm like, oh my god, it's amazing. But at the moment, I'm just not feeling the love from them at the moment. That could be because of the man flu, but at the moment I'm just not feeling the love. Which is a shame. Oh dear. I'll tell you something, this is a struggle, this is. Baz, totally agree. That singer, after watching Paul's review, I didn't bother. You can just buy it in a bottle and you're going to pay. What was the case? I think when it came out, was it not like £42 or something? Something fucking batshit. It might have been a little bit less, I can't remember. But then, like with the Peroni, excuse me, that's still 42 quid. When you look at like what you can get for 42 quid Peroni, I think you can get double the amount. It's mental. Like I said, I don't mind Peroni, but I didn't mind it in the keg. But when you know putting that as like maybe keg of the year, it's fucking mental, isn't it? But I think at the moment we are going to see a lot of supermarket sweep stuff. Because it's just to apply to the masses, it's just to get more people onto the system, I think. You know, you can see it in the beer groups now, there's so many new people that have got the pumps, and it's brilliant to see. But will they bring out more stuff that's not supermarket sweep? I don't know. I really don't know. But it's no, it's not. I don't think it's the end of the world. I just think they could do a little bit better. But that's just my opinion. That's just my modest opinion. Yeah, I did go through but yeah, no, it's at the end of the day, you're paying for the novelty of having a pint at home, I think, are you? There are other methods of doing it, but I think you're paying for that draft beer experience, are you? Don't get me wrong, I jumped on the bandwagon and got one of those perfect draft black machines. Purely and simply because it ended up costing me, like, monetary wise, when you take the keg out of it was like 60 quid. So I was like, oh well, you know, you might as well get a video out of it. And it'll do to go down to the other house in Barrow, you know what I mean? So I've got the two here, I have one down there, you know what I mean? It's so when we go away, like, it's like the travel pump. You know, that's it. I'm sort of walking away from the beer reviews for a bit. I'm just bored of it. I'm enjoying doing stuff with these and bikes, and it's just something a bit different. I like, because I think at the moment it's difficult. It's difficult. It's difficult to find something to get excited about. I mean, I generally did enjoy that that Camden one, Camden Easy. Generally did enjoy that. I thought it was really good. It was just really easy drinking. I did enjoy it, but I just think it's just a struggle at the moment, I think, with stuff. But hopefully in the new year we'll get something that'll be a bit different, just to try and mix things up a bit. Like Paul was saying before, we're getting that San Miguel. That should be quite interesting. I think it's going to be the 5%, I think. So they've done well to get that. I would like to see. I quite like the Hawkstone IPA. That's really nice. I think that'd be good to get on. That's my personal opinion. And maybe the Session Beer. I think that's another good one. But again, it's each their own, isn't it? I think. I think next year's going to be very interesting. But anyway, that's just my take on the world according to Chris on beer. Oh, fucking pissing outside, great. Oh, go back in the house. But yeah, it's not been that's Paul like proper doom and gloom when he did his end of year thing, but I don't think it's been terrible. Oh my god, choking. Oh, is that really bloody done yet? Oh god. But yeah, it's been a thing, isn't it? But yeah, and I think I'm actually going to call it there, boys, because I'm proper struggling to talk with this. Yeah, no, Baz, totally agree. I think you hit the nail on the head there. There has been 14 kegs, 5 re-releases, if memory serves. Yeah, it's been all right. There has been a lot. There has. And I don't think you're going to get that anywhere else. When you look at 14 kegs, that's like one every 3 weeks. But it's just unfortunate, I think. But guys, thank you for taking the time to watch and tune in. I'm full of the man flu. I'm struggling to talk. So thanks, guys. I'll catch up with you next time. And take it easy. If I don't speak to you before, have a good 2020. Well, good New Year's Eve, and I'll catch us in 2025. Cheers, guys. Thank you.